It is not surprising, therefore, Mr. President, that relative to any other time in Jamaica's history, you have more teachers owning their own home today and more teachers, yes? More teachers owning motor vehicles today, Mr. President. When you go to a school nowadays, Senator Crawford, when I attended primary school, Mr. President, and when Damien would have attended primary school, we used to play scrimmage and salada kick in the parking lot at the school. The parking lot at schools now, Mr. President, have all kinds of vehicles owned by our nation's teachers situated there. That is it. And Mr. President, you can't find space to play scrimmage. You can't find space to play catch a shubi. And you have to be careful how you bat ball now in the schools because you don't want to mash the teacher's car glass. Stop talking rubbish, man. Stop talking rubbish. When motor vehicles were liberalized in the early 1990s, on account of premature liberalization of the Jamaican dollar, what we had was a cataclysmic situation where interest rates had to go extremely high in order to mop up liquidity, and with interest rates going high, you also had inflation going high, and teachers like my aunt and several other teachers across Jamaica had to suck salt through wooden spoon. They, relative to today, were not able to own motor vehicles. Yes, many teachers scrambled to even find the fare to take them to school, especially when we got to the Ben Johnson part of the month. Yes, when we got to the Ben Johnson part of the month. You see, when you're a tapanari, you don't even know what Ben Johnson means. Yes? You have a Ben Johnson part of the month. Ask the technicians about it. Make Janice tell you, probably she will know. Mr. President, yeah, man, on account of his goats, his more recent largesse. Global village. And we operate in a free market economy. We are cognizant that from time to time, our Jamaican brothers and sisters will avail themselves of opportunities abroad. I feel compelled, however, Mr. President, to reiterate a word of advice, some would say caution, to those who are considering migration. One of the things that often escape some folks, Mr. President, is that a dollar is a dollar in any country. So when a Jamaican teacher has a recruiter or a prospective recruiter attending upon them and pointing out the $5,000 that they may be earning each month, it would be important and instructive for that teacher, that prospective recruit, to consider the cost of living in South Carolina where they are being courted to go off to. So just to be very clear, though you may be earning 4,500 United States dollars per month as you take up training in South Carolina, five minutes. I must also editorialize by saying capacity.
Sufficient time?
No, man.
Yes,
5 minutes.
yes.
I just said 5 minutes.
Yes. But 10 minutes is suggested to be sufficient. So what we will recommend sufficient time to complete.
Okay, thank you very much. Members should have heard the question. Those in favor?
On the
Thank you, Mr. President. And as we wrap up the observations in relation to the bill, so, Mr. President, when you're in South Carolina, you have to consider the rent. Rent for a very modest dwelling or very modest residence in the United States can easily run you $1,500 to $2,000 United States dollars per month. When you're in South Carolina, where you would find lodging relative to where the school is located, you will require a motor vehicle. And you have to consider the car note. That can run anywhere between $400 United States dollars and $600. And so the message to our teachers, some of whom are contemplating migration, is to be very mindful that a dollar is a dollar in any country. And the truth of the matter is that when you consider the overheads in the United States, in terms of the cost of rent, the cost of health care, and of course, the cost of your car note, because in some areas, you will not necessarily be able to take a bus to attend to school, or take the train to attend to the school where you are placed, or the school where you work.